What's up, Falcons Nation? It's your boy Jew coming at you with another Atlanta Falcons video. As always, Falcons Nation, rise up. In today's video, I'd like to give you guys some Atlanta Falcons news. But if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you know when I've done Atlanta Falcons content or NFL content. If you'd like to follow your boy on Twitter and Instagram, you can follow me at Jew Talk Sports. And if you'd like to be a part of my Jew Talk Sports membership, you can hit that join tab here on the channel as well. But with that being said, let's jump right into the video. So today in Atlanta Falcons news, linebacker Troy Andersen and center Drew Dalman, both of those guys returned to practice. They were full participants in practice today. So I do believe both of these guys could return this coming Sunday versus the New Orleans Saints. As you guys know, Troy Andersen has been out with the knee injury. He was placed on IR, and he's missed like the last 4 to 5 games for our Atlanta Falcons, but he was playing really well before the injury. I believe the last game that he played for the Falcons was against the Saints, where he had the pick six. He had led the team in tackles in that particular week. He was the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. And then he did go down with injury, but he is probably our best sideline to sideline linebacker on this team, a really good special teams player. And I really feel like if he continues to develop, he could possibly be the future middle linebacker for this Atlanta Falcons team, especially now that we see that Kalen Ellis is really good at rushing the passer. I really feel like Troy Andersen is one of those guys that has a lot of upside and could be the future middle linebacker for this Atlanta Falcons team. But getting him back is going to be a huge boost for this defense, because now you have the ability to allow Kalen Ellis to rush the passer a little bit more than he's been able to since Troy Andersen's been out. Now he can go back to that role of covering running backs and things of that nature out of the backfield, and spy on quarterbacks and things of that nature, which Troy Andersen does really well. And as I mentioned, he is one of our better special teams players as well, with his athleticism and his speed. So it's huge news with our Atlanta Falcons getting back Troy Andersen. Also, Drew Dalman, our starting center, could be back as well against the New Orleans Saints. I thought he was going to play last week because they did activate him prior to the game against the Dallas Cowboys, but they decided to keep him on ice for one more week. But I do believe this week against the Saints, Drew Dalman could possibly be back. He was also playing really well before he went down with injury as well. This is a contract year for Drew Dalman, so I expect him to continue to play really well. But with that being said, you guys give me your thoughts on both Troy Andersen and Drew Dalman, both of those guys returning to practice and possibly being back to bolster and add more depth to this Atlanta Falcons team. But shouts out to Ryan Newsel, who has been filling in at that center spot. He came right in and didn't miss a beat, played really, really well for this Atlanta Falcons team. And that just goes to show that we have a lot of depth on this team, because Ryan Newsel played really well in the absence of Drew Dalman. Dwayne Letford, our offensive lines coach, has done a great job of developing these guys and working with these guys. And those guys have been on a string up front all year long. They haven't given up many sacks and things of that nature, whether it's been pass protection or run blocking. So shouts out to Ryan Newsel as well. But with that being said, if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button for your boy. We are on the road to 3,000 subscribers and beyond. But as always, Falcons Nation, rise up, be blessed, peace.